straight out the gym with it. Yeah, man. So a couple things. Draft. By the time I upload this thing, it's gonna be tonight. Tonight, draft, and kind of want to touch on some people's theories right quick. So, yeah, this coming season, I'm telling y'all right now, theories is finna get tested. theories is finna get tested, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with this deal that we made for KD. I would have done it 10 out of 10 times, to be honest. Honestly, I would have done it. It just makes all the sense. So this is not me saying I don't agree with it. Anyway, y'all seen my last video. But yeah, I like the deal. However, for them people for my narrative pushers, I know y'all don't like that. I know y'all don't like being called narrative pushers, but that's what it is. Let's call it a bean. Let's keep it a bean now. For my narrative pushers. So if you one of them people who was saying, oh, JG was a cancer, he was holding the team back, he was the worst player in the league, or he was the worst player in the rotation, if you replace him with any average shooting guard, we make it to the Western Conference Finals. All that jazz that was going around the fan base, bro. If you was one of them people that was saying all that, what that means is we should absolutely win the title this coming season. You know why? Because if homeboy was as bad as we said, well, as y'all said, I ain't say that. If homeboy was as bad as you said, that means if he was as bad as y'all said, and you thought replacing him with an average shooting guard would have guaranteed us the Western Conference Finals, that means when you put KD in that position, that means that's a title, auto title. I don't make the rules. Y'all got to follow your own logic now. Don't switch up now. I don't want to hear no excuses. There is absolutely no excuses now. None. If that boy was as bad as y'all said, we should win the title. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe we got a good chance to win the title next season. I'm not really sure who in the Western Conference really going. Outside of OKC, of course, the way they play defense, of course, they definitely in there. But the way we play defense, we definitely in there. And then you add KD's gravity. That's definitely going to be a difference. That's going to make a difference. And I'll kind of make some more videos going down throughout the summer, just dropping them here and there about my thoughts as they come to me. But yeah, I definitely think we in phase 3 now. We in phase 3. We're going to be an upper echelon team for sure next season. Definitely a top 2 seed again. So don't get me wrong. That's why I stand on that. However, for those people who had a certain narrative about a certain player, that means by y'all's logic, we should win the title next season. By y'all's logic. I just hope y'all understand that. But anyway, and I know y'all gonna argue it all over the place and say, oh, it don't work like that. And then all of a sudden it don't work like that now, huh? All right. Anyway, draft. So there's rumors that Rafael Stone is interested in possibly trading back into the draft, the 2025 draft. And I think that's pretty interesting because I'm curious what pick range he's targeting, or if it's a certain player that he's targeting, or what the big picture is. Is he just trying to gain another asset real quick, or does he know something? Is he just gonna buy a second rounder? Because the way we set up right now, I don't know how we get a first round pick back unless we trade 27 and 29 pick for a top 5 pick this season. And it really got to be a top 3 pick. I'm thinking maybe 27 and 29. This is just an example. It's not me saying I know anything. I don't know nothing. I'm a nobody. But just for example, 27 and 29 to Philadelphia for what's his name? Nah, 27 and 29 to either Philadelphia or what's the name, or San Antonio for 2 or 3. If I got that right, I probably got it wrong, but I'm sure because we already know pick number 1 ain't going nowhere. Cooper Flag is not leaving Dallas. That's already said, and homeboy probably already got his realtor got him an apartment already or a house down there in somewhere in Plano, Texas, somewhere, man. But 2 and 3 is probably what he may be going after. If he, maybe, I don't know. Stone, he's not the most predictable GM when it comes to the type of moves that he want to make, which I think is good. Shout out to him, by the way. Like he's come around, man. Like he started off kind of rough, but my goodness, he on the ball. He really is. He messed around and win Executive of the Year next season. But what I think they might do, what I think Stone is probably going to do, probably trade back into the second round, probably buy a second round pick. You know what I'm saying? That's, no risk, no, any reward, anything you get back from it is pretty cool, no risk. Probably for some cash. I don't know what range, I can't say. Second round is a second rounder. He may be targeting probably a plug and play young guy right now, maybe a guard, possibly, or maybe a vertical big. I don't know. I don't even know. Y'all let me know down in the comments what type of player Stone might be targeting, or if it's even a player, or if it's just like, if it's a range, like a pick range. And let me know what y'all think what could happen, down here in the comments below, man. Let me know, because I don't know, it's an interesting thing. You would think that we straight for now, but then again, you never know, man. We in phase 3 now, so I guess, what I'm saying, he probably trying to make a setup move to set up something for later on for the trade deadline. Maybe he probably trying to load up a little bit to have something something going for the trade deadline. You never know, in case somebody else come available and we can steal somebody. I mean, Luka went last season out of nowhere. Nobody seen that coming. So who knows? Who knows who could come available, man? It could be Joel Embiid. It could be, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Could be anybody. Could be Ant Edwards. I don't see that happening quite yet. But yeah, man, y'all let me know down in the comments below. So 2 things we discussed. 1, for my people who said JG was a cancer and all of that, and the worst player in the history of mankind. That means if you replacing him with KD, that means we're supposed to win a title. Let me know what y'all think about that. If their logic holds, then that's supposed to be the standard. And then let me know what y'all think Stone is targeting with that with the idea of trading back into the draft. Anyway, it's your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter /X at AK Infinity _VVS. This is the Rockets Propaganda Channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.